Welcome to the Adopt a Door project. I hope to inspire you or your group to make a decoration for a nursing home resident, a veteran, or a neighbor to brighten their door and show them someone cares. This one is the VHS tape wreath. Okay, I'm going to put my camera down. And these flowers are made out of VHS tapes. Okay, VHS tapes. There's a science to them. You want a VHS tape that has a lot of tape that can be seen through the window. This one, you can see the difference. I wouldn't even waste time cracking this open. Go outside, get yourself a hammer, put on some safety glasses, and just start bashing them. And then retrieve that tape that's in there. Now, look at the tape. Some of the tapes have a dull side and some have a shiny side. I don't like those tapes. I want my flower to be shiny and sparkly. So pick a tape that has shiny on both sides. Okay, then you need a flower loom. You can buy a version of these at the craft stores. This was mine when I was a teenager. This is what I made when I was a teenager. Anybody else make one of these? That thing took forever. Don't know what happened to it. Don't have it anymore. This is what they sell now. It looks like this. You don't have to make the VHS flowers. You can make yarn flowers, which I've made in the past too. These look really pretty on the crochet wreaths that I make in my craft books. Really pretty for spring and summer. But we're going to work on the VHS tape flowers for the Halloween wreath. Okay, this is the large one. This is the medium one. And there's another small one. We're going to use the medium one. Okay, take the tape that's shiny on both sides. There's numbers on this thing too. Find number 7. Put your tape in that little slit to hold it there for you. Get everything out of your way. You need a tapestry needle. This is the biggest needle I have ever seen. I have a little yellow plastic needle, and I don't know where it's at. So I'm going to have to use this. I like that little plastic tapestry yarn needle because when I poke myself, it doesn't hurt near as bad. Okay, let me show you how to set your loom up. Start in that 7 slot and go around 1. There's 1 there and there's 12 there. We're just going to go around once just to save some time. And you're just making figure 8s, but this is the key. Keep your finger right there. Bring it down, move your finger or your thumb. And just make figure 8s. But the way you would really make them is 3 times you would do that around each peg, set of pegs. But we're just doing 1 for time. Okay, now we're going to start on our second row. And again, just do the figure 8s. Okay, we've already done that when we started there, apparently. Okay, you need about 2 feet more of the tape. Thread your needle. Okay, go down 12. And what you're doing really is go every other one. Down in 12, up on 2. Pull. Down again on 12. Up on 3. And then you want to go between those 2. Down on 1. This is a little different than the instructions that you'll get with the flower loom, but this way works works well. Up on 4, down on 2. Up on 5, so you're going to go down on 3. Up on 6, and again, watch that you don't split the tape with your sharp needle. That's why the plastic ones are better. Okay, up on 6, down on 4. Up on 7, down on 5. Up on 8, down on 6. Up on 10, down on 8. Almost done. Up on 12, no, up on 11, down on 9. Up on 1. No, I did that wrong too. Up on 12. Down on 10. Now, up on 1, because this is going to finish it, and then down on 11. Can you see the center? Okay, take that piece, push it through. Like I said, your flower will be a lot more full than this one. Okay, and then I tie it real snug. And this stuff is really durable. I mean, it holds together. I tried using cassette tapes, and oh my goodness, that does not work. Don't waste your time. But the VHS tapes work really well. And then just start peeling the petals off. And I know some of these ideas of mine might not work for the elderly that have some disabilities, but if you're making this wreath with them, for them, they can maybe do this. They might not be able to do the loom part, because I even had trouble with it. And I know they can do this. After I make them, I fluff them. Like I said, this one's awful skimpy, but this is the way it'll work if you use the 3 figure 8s on the outer and then do 2 figure 8s on the inside. And that's our flower. You need 15 of those. And I'll show you how we're going to put them on a wreath. Again, you know me, I like to use things that are recyclable. And this hose, I don't know what it is, but men love to buy it, and then the women sell it in yard sales. I took a, well, I forget how, I forget how long I said I needed the plastic. You need 45 inches of the plastic, okay. And then together with either duct tape or wide plastic tape. And then I take, I don't know, like the grocery bags, the plastic bags you get, the colored ones. Green works for Halloween. There's lots of orange, or you could take black electrical tape to cover this hose. Or you don't even have to cover it, really, because the flowers do pretty good covering it. Okay, so you need 15 of these to put on your hose. And the next thing I want to show you is different ways to cut the letters out that you need. This is called a Sizzix machine. We'll just do it an easy way. You put the cutting part, the foam side down, which is just the opposite if I make letters cut out at the library. Push it under. Okay, and there's your letters. And check with your library. If you can't use the machines at a school, check with the library. I was surprised until I started working seriously with crafts. I didn't know that libraries have machines that cut letters. Sometimes they're called Elephon. Our machine in our library here in Brookville is called a AccuCutter. And there's a lot of shapes and sizes. In fact, when we get to the the album that I made into a spider web, they had the spider web die down there that I could use. Or, you know, see if your families have machines that they could cut out the letters for you. But that's just one way. And in the instructions, I show you how many letters and which letters you need. And then when you have your letters cut out, this isn't one we need, but you just glue them on there. This is a really small one. Mine were really big. These I must have cut out at our library. Oh yeah, and I cut each one of them. You know, the loops, I cut them on my wreath. I don't know why, but I did. You can either leave them looped or you can cut them. Add a little bit of raffia or some ribbon, and your Happy Halloween VHS tape wreath is done.